I'm pretty sure we're going into the game. Hopefully we win this, so then... Oh, I just really hope we win this for Isaiah's brother. I haven't even played Face of the Franchise, so I don't even know if this is the only game.
Outside, a surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Florida Gators taking on the Texas Longhorns.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
All right.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
1st and 10, Florida. This will be a carry for Clements. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I bet they want to play that game. We play a little
Already
bit
down
of
7-0. Here comes his first collegiate snap on 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Bro, freaking this wide receiver
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
There's this out for Streets. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs.
They got his man complete.
Got it.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Just saying.
Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here.
I might be there.
As this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. 23 yards on the play. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. The quick slant. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you got
I was going to throw a bullet to Isaiah.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. From a yard out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I'm not good at the left.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Oh, my God.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
That's good.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And that last drive,
there we go. We got streets.
But not just that, they had a great air attack going.
We got streets going long.
I would think that
this is caught inside the 15. And they rattle off a big one. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10.
I think I'm going to go for it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
You know what we're doing?
We talked about how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go for 2. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
You can clutch up.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your
I'm not letting
board,
them
right,
do
in your
that,
playbook,
bro.
one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not
That's a
having
freaking
a letdown.
Gator
It was
classic.
real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Complete. Smith has it.
I'm not letting
And
this
he'll go
kid
down
do
right
another
around the
touchdown,
47
bro.
this time. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, it's Clements. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Chris Arnold with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
We're going to lose this
and
game.
the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together. And now Isaiah with a chance. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Here are the Longhorns now on first and goal. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
So a blistering start to this first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
We have to make it so they don't get a touchdown here. If they don't get a touchdown here, they might win. Other than that, we might lose.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
They got a blitz.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Oh, my God. Bro, I hate this
They're going to
guy.
have this across midfield and inside the 45.
This guy does nothing
that
but
one covers
juke.
24 yards. It's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Yep. Nope.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
We need to sack. We need a sack. What I'm going to do is...
Here's Reddick. It's a short one here, complete to
Let's
the tight
go.
end. No gain that time.
You just
The
have to sack.
completion, and it'll be
Get a
third
sack
down.
here.
For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national
blitz here.
title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
He missed it.
Target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. He'll look to throw. A floater taken in by Streets. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. Very similar situation. Limited appearances through the first few years of his career. Then all of a sudden, he's thrust into the national spotlight, just like this. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Longhorns have the lead. Well, for anyone out there who was worried about how this quarterback would fare, he has proven all the doubters wrong. That is now 4 first-half touchdown passes.
See you later.
Sensational. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line. Pretty good. Gonna overload here.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
I
less
deserve
of a
that.
field goal attempt for him.
I thought he was gonna freaking snap it by then.
Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Now Reddick. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
No
A
way.
gain of 5. Good enough for the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Second and
Now
15.
they got to get to the line quickly.
I like this.
Reddick sets to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll set up to throw.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Sacked, kid.
Boy, he came off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. He'll return it from the 6. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. Let's go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We've got halftime in Arlington, and it's the Longhorns on top.
Who's up? We up. Who's up? We up. Let's go.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How'd you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Gotta win it for Isaiah.
Hey,
Coach,
really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Now he knows how to do it.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Can't do this thing.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. This young quarterback does have the support of former players and teammates. He actually told us that he heard from former Longhorns like Colt McCoy and also Earl Thomas as they reached out to him via social media in the days leading up to this semifinal. And he will take this in for a Longhorn
Streets
touchdown.
is insane.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. This is really something. For a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years, heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period, he's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there. 48 yards. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida.
That was a good
there to make the grab. As his guys are back within a single score.
Get that?
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock.
This is caught inside the 15.
Let's go.
And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal.